Evening, folks. Cigar and Whiskey Talk tonight. Being brought to you by Deadwood Tobacco Company, Sweet Jane. This is the stall that makes these videos last a certain amount of time. It's a little dry on the outside. Get no ideas. And we're going to get back into the Starlight Distillery Applejack. All right. I was just reading a day or so ago online. Can't get my stuff to the floor. Online about a whole bunch of new things that Social Security is trying to get put into place where they can deny your benefits. And not necessarily deny your benefits, but discontinue your benefits if you fail to report some things. Now, usually, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. But after reading through all these rules and things where they can actually discontinue sending your benefits, which, by the way, being the government, they will do that at the speed of light, discontinuing your benefits. If they're wrong and you have to get your stuff reinstated, they will move at the speed of dark, which is also the speed of government. So it will probably take a while. Anyway, all these things are, normal stuff like you would think of that they would do it, but it's all admin stuff. None of it was any substance. It was one of those. Okay, you failed to update your mailing address when we requested you to. You failed to update your income when we requested you to. You failed to update your beneficiaries when we requested you to. Not that you made a change and didn't report it, but it was one of those. They go, "Hey, is your address still the same?" And you didn't answer fast enough. So they're going to go, "Well, we're going to go ahead and cut this off for a while until you can confirm everything for us." Now, also in this article, there was no word on what they're going to do about all of the folks receiving Social Security benefits or benefits that are paid out of the Social Security funds who never ever paid a single dime in to the Social Security funds. Like there are tons of folks who came here from other countries who can draw certain types of Social Security benefits and never paid in, or having paid in for a limited amount of time. You and I, we can't pay in until we get so many quarters of income and reach a certain age, and then we've got income requirements where if you're making too much money, you can't actually get your Social Security back that you paid for, because we're giving it away to a lot of folks who never, ever paid into it and don't have a dog in the fight. But, we're kind of going to take care of them before we take care of you. Being a little cynical today. But like I said, that article was a whole bunch of stuff of people already drawing Social Security benefits. And so they have qualified. And so they are drawing when they're supposed to. And all that stuff. But a whole bunch of things that they can do to stop sending you your check, because we know we had all this information when we started sending you checks, but we're going to confirm it, and if you don't answer back fast enough, we're just going to stop sending you checks until you can prove that nothing's changed, basically. Ridiculous, like I said. And absolutely no mentions in the article of what they're going to do about everybody drawn out of the funds who never paid in. Ridiculous. And before you start doing that Social Security Trust Fund stuff, you need to know that there is no Social Security Trust Fund. All that money just goes into the general fund, and it's earmarked for Social Security, which means that they can just remove the earmark and do whatever they want with that money. And what they want to do with it is give it to a whole bunch of folks who shouldn't be getting it. Social Security, when it was implemented, was meant to be a 10-year plan. That was, and you know, government programs that give away money and all that kind of stuff, they are never a 10-year plan, no matter how much the plan was. They last forever. Forever. I heard a lot of people going, you know, that's an entitlement. And for a lot of people, it is an entitlement. For those of us who paid in for our entire working life, it's not an entitlement. It's, you owe us that money. The deal is I give you a part of my paycheck, and when I get to a certain age, you start giving me money back. That's what it is. So, and I got bad news for you. My stuff that's outside of Social Security pays a lot better than the stuff that's in Social Security. So there's no excuse. It's not like they're making huge inroads into the investment market and making everybody millionaires. They sure as heck ain't doing that. If you retire with 40 or 50 years of work behind your belt, you will never see all the money that you paid in. Never. So I've always told people don't count on Social Security to be your total income when you retire, because it ain't gonna make it as your sole. Unless, of course, you just want to sit in your living room, drink coffee, and watch TV. It'd probably pay for that, you know. But if you want to move and do things, you're on your own. So, but like I said, a lot of new rules coming out, or they're trying to come out probably before January, of ways that they can stop paying you. And like I said, no word on what they're going to do about stopping paying paying money to the folks who never paid in. Louis Janes, I'd do them again. Applejack, I'd do it again. And you probably know that because you've seen me do both of these before. See y'all in the woods.